to my channel. This is Reviews with Ryan, and today I'm going to be reviewing a movie called The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. This film was directed by Michael Chavez. He directed The Curse of La Llorona. This is the 8th movie in the film series, and it stars Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. The film kicks off in 1981 during an exorcism that Ed and Lorraine Warren are implementing, and they have the demon enter into this older boy's body. This is the boy's brother, and he possesses this boy, and he ends up killing someone, and that is how this story begins, and it goes into a court case. Now, I was very fooled of how the direction of this film was going to go. I thought that this film was going to be very much like The Exorcism of Emily Rose, where it's on a actual court case type of deal, and this was not like this film at all. That is not what we got with this at all. I do want to point out, if you have seen none of the other films, you do not have to watch any of them to understand this, as it is further up in the timeline. It's in 1981, so all the other films took place prior to that, so you don't have to watch any of them to understand this film at all. I will say that this film is not really scary at all. I didn't really have any jumpy moments at all. The production is really done well. It is a new director. It feels really different without James Wan directing this. The film direction, everything feels different. The acting, though, is very good. The performances are very good. I have no gripes with that at all. There's some really good lighting, and there's some really good shots in this as well. But this is the weakest of the series. I thought that the story was kind of a jumbled mess. I didn't feel like the story was very original at all. It just seemed to really fail on expectations as a story. And the ending, to me, was a little bit ridiculous in a way. And I just didn't really care for how the film played out in general. I feel like it's the weakest out of all the movies, and I know a lot of people did not like The Nun or Curse of La Llorona, but I actually don't like this compared to all those films as well, so I think it's the weakest out of all of them in general. I was just really disappointed of how this film turned out. I definitely miss James Wan in this film, and I know that he had scheduling conflicts, so he couldn't do this film. But I really hope if they do decide to do another one that he comes back on board. I think that his ideas are very unique, and he does a really good job of just doing this atmosphere. This one just didn't feel like anything else, and the director did something different, but I just felt that it didn't work for this. There's also some side genres in this. They kind of do like a love story with Ed and Lorraine, and they also throw in some comedy, which was kind of, I guess, odd for this kind of series, and I didn't really care for that at all. With those comedy aspects, it made it seem like me not take the story as serious, and I also thought that there were some plot holes in this story as well, and it just didn't play out like I thought it would. It has such a strong opening with the exorcism scene, and I was really on board with the opening scene and how the first 15-20 minutes played out. I thought that the story was going to be really good, and to me it just turned out to be very unoriginal and a little bland for my taste. And I've seen very mixed reactions. Some people say that they really loved this film and they thought it was really scary. I personally did not. But I'm wondering to see what people think, because I've seen a lot of mixed reviews. The film does have a budget of $39 million. I know they've announced on Friday that it made $9 million so far. I'm sure it'll make its budget back, and I'm sure they'll make another one and keep continuing this series. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 for this film. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I am really curious what you guys think about this compared to the other films. I've seen a lot of wide variety of opinions of different ones in the series, of what people do like and what they don't like. So I'm curious to see what everybody else thinks of this. Thank you guys for watching this review, and I will see you guys in my next review.